This is the story of La Befana, an Italian story. Long ago in Italy, there lived an old woman named Befana. She lived alone in a small cottage at the edge of a village, and she was known throughout the land as the best housekeeper anyone had ever seen. Her floors were always swept, her windows always sparkled, and every corner of her home was perfectly clean and tidy. One cold winter night, as Befana was sweeping her doorstep by candlelight, she saw 3 magnificent travelers approaching on camels. They were dressed in fine robes and wore crowns upon their heads. They were the 3 wise men, following a brilliant star across the sky. "Good woman," they called to her, "we seek the newborn King of the Jews. A star guides us to Bethlehem. Do you know the way?" Befana pointed down the road. "Follow that path southward," she said. "It will lead you towards Bethlehem." The wise men thanked her. Then one of them said kindly, "Why don't you come with us? Come and see this miraculous child, the King of Kings, who has been born this night."
Befana looked back at her cottage. She had been in the middle of her cleaning. There were floors to be swept, dishes to be washed, and so much work left to do. "Not tonight," she said, shaking her head. "I have too much to finish here. Perhaps I will come tomorrow, after my work is done." The wise men looked at her with sadness in their eyes, but they nodded and continued their journey, following the star towards Bethlehem. Befana returned to her sweeping, but something felt wrong. She couldn't stop thinking about the wise men and the child they sought. What kind of child would kings travel so far to see?
All through the night she worked, but her heart grew heavier with each passing hour. By morning, she knew she had made a terrible mistake. She threw down her broom, gathered the best gifts she could find, toys she had saved, sweets she had made, the warm clothes she had sewn, and ran down the road toward Bethlehem. But when she reached the stable, it was empty. The Holy Family had already fled to Egypt to escape King Herod. Befana had waited too long. Her heart breaking, Befana began searching from house to house, village to village, looking for the Christ child. And to this day, on the night before Epiphany, Befana still searches, flying from home to home on her broomstick.
She leaves gifts for every child she meets, hoping that one of them might be the king she seeks. Some say that if you listen carefully on Epiphany Eve, you can hear the soft swish of her broom as she passes overhead, still trying to find the child she should have sought that first Christmas night. And so, Befana teaches us all an important lesson. When God calls us to something important, we must not delay. Our work, our plans, our comfort, none of these matter as much as following God's call when He beckons. The opportunity may not come again. The end.
Make sure you come to one of our live concerts. It's so much fun. All our tour dates are listed on our website at theroyalkellys.com. That's where you can see if we're performing in your area. Also, we keep developing original artwork for our band merchandise like t-shirts. So make sure to check out what's new at our online store. All details are in the description as well. We had so much fun entertaining you today. Thank you for watching.